Good morning. Welcome to Barbados Day. Y'all, I'm tired. We have reached a point where I am exhausted. I just have thrown on a little tank top and some shorts today. It ain't even no dressing cute. Scarlet night was last night, and it was so much fun. I didn't even get to recap it for you guys. So they had hip hop Scarlet night, and the DJ, her name is DJ Liam something. I'm gonna type her name down here, but she is amazing. This is my second time catching a cruise with her, and I love when she DJs. She does such an amazing job. So last night was hip hop night. So the music was jumping. Y'all, they even played Not Like Us. They played Back That Ass Up. So I remember, like, when I first started cruising Virgin, there was like all types of complaints about the music. Y'all, they have listened and taken that into account because the music was jumping, the club was jumping, and I just couldn't do no more after one because I was trying to get up early this morning. So I have an excursion with Shore Excursions Group today, and it starts at 9 o'clock, but I have to be there at 8:50. We dock at 8, which is probably pretty close. Maybe it's 7 right now. I don't know, y'all. I'm confused. But we're pulling up to Barbados, which was one of the ports that I was most excited about. St. Lucia was number one. Actually, Barbados was number one. But now that I've seen St. Lucia is my number one. I don't think Barbados can top yesterday. But I'm really excited to see it. Excited to do this tour. It's going to be a top spots tour. So I don't know a lot about Barbados. Yeah, I told y'all I love me some Rihanna. If you didn't see earlier, I had quite the Rihanna karaoke session because I love Rihanna. So let's take a look back at that.
We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. So if you must want to be wise, you must bring this love.
Okay, y'all. So yeah, I might have gone a little overboard with the Rihanna songs, but that's my girl. I love me some Rihanna. Period. Have for years. So let me show you guys what the port looks like. We are actually docking now. I think I see the Carnival Venetia or one of those ships. So I see. Oh, maybe it's an actual Costa ship. I see the little yellow C on the top. So maybe it is the actual Costa ship. But let me show you guys what it looks like and show you guys what the views are this morning. Then we'll get into breakfast and then hurry up and get up off the ship. So let's go. Oh yeah, it's an actual Costa ship. So it looks very much like the Conquest. Like when you look at the front in the design. Yeah, I sound horrible. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna hurry up and get some coffee and tea before I start talking to y'all all day. Welcome to Barbados, home of Rihanna. I heard that a street is even named Rihanna Way, so I am looking forward to seeing the Rihanna influences here. This point is probably one of the most cargo heavy ones I've seen. No, there was one in Greece that was similar to this. I think it was Bodrum, Turkey. But all of these like cargo things going on here. You can see the pretty colors. I decided to go with like a basic all black fit. It's been raining. I don't know exactly what the weather is gonna do. But there is some walking that you have to do to get down to this port. But of course today we are doing a shore excursion. So let's talk about it. So from Shore Excursions Group, we have a Highlights of Barbados tour. It starts at 9 a.m. I'm supposed to be there at 8:50. It is currently 8:48, so I will not be on time, but we're getting there. So the instructions say to your tour departs from gate 1 outside of the cruise terminal. Because the Barbados Pier is used for both cruise ships and cargo, you will most likely take a shuttle bus to the cruise terminal. Upon exiting the terminal, you will arrive at the gate departure area. Your local representative will be at gate 1 holding a beautiful Barbados Tours and Excursions sign. So let's go find this sign and get to this excursion so that we don't be too late. But like I was saying, I love, if you guys saw the first St. Martin tour I did, I love that they are so descriptive because I can mess up some directions. Directions are not my strong suit. So I love the fact that these are very clear. It tells you need to go outside. It could look like this, and it gives you different scenarios. And you also have an emergency phone number that you can contact. They're out here playing music, y'all. Oh, It's definitely giving Caribbean island. Let me show you. How cute is that? There is our resilient lady right there. This is quite a little walk, and I don't see any golf carts or anything, so if you have challenges mobily, I don't know exactly what their game plan is for you, because there's just not any golf carts or anything, and you're having to walk this pier, which isn't too long, but it's long enough to be an issue if you have trouble walking. So I did not bring a swimsuit or anything, but me and Brittany are supposed to be trying to catch a sunset tonight, so I'm thinking I'm going to do this tour, come back, and then really kind of get dressed for the day. I want to wear something like really pretty and flowy and, you know, just Barbados. It just screams Barbados. So yeah, that's what I'm going to get ready to do. But let's get down this port. I'm so tired, y'all. Last night wiped me out. I have definitely reached a point of being tired from traveling. So what are we on, day 4 or 5? I don't even know, maybe 5. We've been to 2 ports and had a sea day. So yeah, so 4. But I'm definitely feeling it, and I can't believe we still have 2 more ports to go to. So tomorrow will be Martinique, and then it'll be St. Kitts, which I'm not planning on doing anything in St. Kitts except maybe going to the beach. So St. Kitts will be an easy day, no excursions planned. Tomorrow I do have a tour planned. So all right, we are here. Okay, this is different than the actual like duty-free places, a full indoor building. Like sometimes we see places that seem like they're kind of like half indoor, outdoor, but this is actually more like a mall. So this is interesting. I think this is the first I've seen of this. So those are all of Virgin's excursions. Have to keep looking. Sun tours. All right, y'all, lots of colorful things going on out here. All right, so I asked somebody and they told me that that is number 1 that's all the way down this way. So headed down. So yeah, sometimes it's just best to just go ahead and ask. Oh, and I told y'all I'm not good at instructions. It literally says your local representative will be at gate 1. So yeah, like I told y'all, directions are not my strong suit. Alright, so this is one. Looks like there's quite a few people here. Ooh, y'all, look at this food. See, this is why I can't take directions, because I be getting distracted. Jamaican patties, jerk chicken. Ooh, calamari. So you could definitely get some Caribbean food here. Let's check in. Okay guys, so check-in process is easy. Just go up to the desk, give them your little piece of paper to scan, and they give you a sticker, which is here. And this is my driver. So we're headed over. And we're gonna follow loop. And y'all, once again, the sun has come out and it's now hot. See, this is what I'm talking about. Every day it has rained when we arrive in the port, and by the time we get to doing the tour, it's hot. But I did bring the sunscreen today. I got it on all black, so I'm probably gonna suffer, but I can't win with this weather.
Jennifer.
I'm here.
Hi, where you from?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia. First time to the island?
Yes.
Okay, so you're feeling it out to see if you'll get back here, or?
Oh, I'm coming back. I'm here to find Rihanna.
Oh, Rihanna. What do you mean, my girlfriend?
My best friend.
All right. Good.
Boy, am I glad I told him I was a Rihanna fan. That is what caused him to stop at Rihanna Drive and let us tour her childhood home. He said he used to do this stop, but sometimes people want it, sometimes they don't. But since I made that request, he made it happen.
All right. This is Rihanna's home here. You can recognize the scenario here because people are stopping and doing their thing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull over to the side here.
And there it is, Rihanna's childhood home. This was such an amazing stop, but what shocked me is that people actually live in those houses next door. So I hate to disturb them, but yeah, I had to do it. As you continue to walk down the street, you will see this Rihanna Drive tourist shop. I did not have an opportunity to go inside, but I thought that was really cool that they have a little shop and everything there that supposedly plays Rihanna songs. And then there is this amazing sign that lets you know you are on Rihanna Drive. Something that was a little different about this tour was that the guide really told you a lot of deep history about the different spaces. Each stop kind of had that, but I feel like this particular tour, since it was a little bit shorter than the others, the guide knew what he had to do and he was giving out the information. So you can see all these beautiful beaches as you're driving down the street. And the next stop that we went to was actually a house where Rihanna rents out. Now, I thought it was her new home that she actually owns out there, but from what I've researched, it seems like this is a house that she rents out when she's in Barbados, and this is like the most elaborate home out there. Hey guys, so this is Cherry Tree Hill Reserve. We're stopping and just taking in some views. There were monkeys in the tree earlier. Look at this. Oh, it's so beautiful. Wow. So you can come and stand and see the mountains. So beautiful. This beach was so unexpectedly beautiful and so different from any other beach I had ever seen that I was at a loss for words. Do you guys hear the rustling of the trees and the waves? Oh, it just does it for me. So we get to stop here 15 minutes. They said that this is known for like these rocks in this area. Y'all look at this. They have little stores here and a little sign that says this is living. Facts, it definitely is. Barbados is very well established, honey. They out here living, okay? It is so beautiful, and I would love to come back and just stay because wow, I saw wild monkeys running around. You know, they said that they brought the mongoose over here to take care of a rat issue like way back in the day in like the 16th century or something like that. Don't get to quoting me, y'all know I will mess up some dates. But what ended up happening was that it took care of snakes. So there are no snakes on the island, which I think is really interesting. But y'all, these views, oh my goodness. Okay, y'all know I gotta get over here and prance in front of this camera. Hold on. You guys, it just does not even seem real to see things like this. Like, there have been so many times that I've had to just like take my sunglasses off and take in the colors that you're seeing. They're just so vibrant, like the hues. Oh my goodness, y'all. These Caribbean islands are so beautiful, and I enjoy all of them that I've been visiting and done multiple times, like the Dominican Republic, Mexico, you know, all of those that I do. But These are something different. I just never seen water, this blue rock formations like this that are just like here, just in the center. Gosh, y'all. Man, look what God did. Look what God did. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The next stop was St. John's Parish Church, and the architecture was absolutely stunning. All right, guys, so it is 12:40 and the tour is officially over. That was so much fun, and I love the fact that it was not an all-day thing. We have a very long stay in this port, so we don't leave. Well, we have to be back on the ship by 7:30, and I think we leave it somewhere around 8 o'clock. So I'm headed back to the ship to get Brittany change outfits, and we're gonna go to the beach together because we want to get like some sunset photos, and I want to try some authentic food out here. So still have a lot to go for the day, and I'm actually pretty tired, so it's gonna work out though. I'm gonna push through. Hey guys, so I'm officially back on the ship, and me and Brittany are actually gonna give it a second because I am starving. I needed a snack before we go. I really do want to try some food here in Barbados, but I need a little snack. So I stopped by the dock house. Y'all know my favorite place. Got my Golden Horizon and got me some shrimp and steak plates. But let me tell y'all something. Barbados is so beautiful, and when I look at somewhere that like I could actually live, that has like enough popping like culture going on, enough things going on, this is probably the place I like most in the Caribbean for that. Of course, seeing Rihanna, I did not think we were really going to get to see Rihanna's home. So we saw her childhood home and the house that she currently has, and y'all saw it was ridiculous. So what was funny was while I was at the house that she currently has, I was taking a photo and I had my hand on the gate, which you guys will see here. And as I'm standing there, the gate begins to move, and I'm like, oh shit, what did I do? But the gate starts opening and a car comes up, and I'm like, is this my moment? Am I really about to see Rihanna? But it was not her, but it was a car coming out, and the guards were like, get out the way, let the car out. So that was pretty cool and a really cool experience. I'm glad that I got to see it and do that. So I definitely really like this excursion. It was more so kind of like driving around and them taking you where you needed to go. Hey, thank you. Thank you. And so it was kind of more of like almost a VIP service. So there were about 10 of us in the car, and you had the option to go and get dropped off at the beach and stay a couple hours if you wanted to. I decided to come back to the ship instead, and we're gonna go to the beach ourselves, just because I kind of want to break, and I want to dress cute when I go to the beach and have on my swim attire. So today ended up being not too hot of a day where it felt good. Even though I'm in all this black, y'all, I thought I was finna suffer, but it wasn't bad at all. And these pants are really aired out. Oh, let me show y'all. So these pants I ordered from Amazon, and I have them in red too. I'm sure you all saw the red set, but they're like these yoga pants, and they are like that buttery soft material. They are by CRZ Yoga, I think, but they look so good. And y'all know I'm 5'9", and the length on the ankles here, like it comes all the way down. So highly recommend ordering these. Of course, they will be linked in the description. They come in tons of different colors. You can get the top to match them. This top is actually from a different company, and it's not the same material, but it works out. But yeah, today was such a fun day so far, and I really have enjoyed doing Shore Excursions Group. Like I said, they're doing the smaller, kind of more intimate excursions. They kind of give you more of a VIP experience. Now, don't get me wrong, yesterday was a good time when I booked directly through Virgin in St. Lucia, so I think it kind of just depends on what your vibe is and what you're looking for, but I'm glad that I can present you guys with some different options to think about. Let me see, what else do I need to tell you guys about Barbados? I think that's about all I need to say for right now. Tomorrow is going to be Martinique, so we have one more Shore Excursions Group excursion. I don't have anything planned for St. Kitts. I think we're just going to wing it ourselves and go to the beach, me and Britt. So, yeah, but of course, I'm sure y'all have seen this 100 times, but let me show y'all the dock house food. Got my shrimp skewers. You gotta have these. And the steak skewers. The steak is always cooked so well. I had to get me 2 of these shrimp skewers today because we're not playing no games. But that's it for now. I will see you guys back a little bit later. Now, the dock house has a set menu, but there's also a roll-around cart that they have that you can try different items from. The waiter wanted us to try everything, so that's exactly what we did. One thing I'll say about Barbados, it's definitely one of the most industrial ports I've seen. So this is one I highly recommend booking an excursion for. Welcome to the evening. I don't know where I last left you guys because we were supposed to go to the beach, but me and Brittany ended up tired. We did stop at the dock house, and then we ended up going to the pool separately. So she went to the hot tub and I went to the pool, and then I needed a nap. But it's the nighttime and I'm up, I'm rejuvenated, ready for tonight's events. So I'm gonna show you guys the outfit for tonight. I have this cute little yellow dress that I've had a while from Amazon. And I have this little bag here. Let me show y'all. This bag is from TikTok. So it's TikTok shop. If I can link it, I will link it and show you guys what it looks like. But I don't know exactly what events I want to do tonight. There is a couple of shows going on. Karaoke's going on tonight. Have another morning excursion, so I don't know how long I actually want to stay out tonight. Well, it looks like we're stumbling upon a solo meetup here. So I love that they're starting to have on multiple nights now. Hey! So they're starting to have on multiple nights, which is really cool. And here's the sign for it. One of the highlights that people don't talk about enough is Lick Me Till I Scream ice cream parlor. You can go and get scoops in different flavored cones, and they are always delicious. Time for dinner, so I met up with Brittany at Gun Bay, and this was the first time I've gone to Gun Bay in a while and not had a large group with me or been on my group cruise, because this typically isn't a restaurant that I go to when I solo travel, just because it's a little awkward sitting at the table. But we actually ended up seated with 2 other solo travelers, so it worked out perfectly. The highlight of Gun Bay is the atmosphere and playing the drinking game. I had such high hopes for making it a full night, but I ended up after dinner just going to a comedy show and then calling it a night. Next time on the JennDanielle Experience, we explore Martinique and St. Kitts. Join me as I team up with Brittany for the final 2 ports of this cruise as we close out this amazing vacation. I'll see you back next time.